Oh, come on. Oh, look in there. Look at that. Oh. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing mushroom Wellington. It's a cracking recipe. It's a little variation that I do, a bit different to everyone else, but you know, it's very tasty, enjoyable as a light meal, or if you know you don't eat meat, it's fantastic. Now I'm not going to harp on about it being vegan or vegetarian or anything like that. I'm using store-bought puff pastry. I'm using the mushroom duxelles that we made the other day, and I've got some huge portobello mushrooms. These things are fantastic. So this is crying out for being made into a mushroom Wellington. I've also using as an ingredient, I'm also using my onion jam, and there's a link on the channel right now up here and in the description of how to make onion jam. If you don't know how to make it or you don't want to make it, buy it. Okay, let's crack on. What we're going to do, we are going to, first job then, we want a pan on. Mushrooms I've already wiped clean, but what we do need to do, we do need to take that stalk out of there. We don't want that stalk. So while your mushrooms are not cooked like this, they're easy to break off and take out. Once you cook the things, it's soft. Like this, they just snap off. So that's our mushrooms. Now you can actually cook your portobello mushrooms two ways. You can put them in the oven or you can pan fry. We're going to pan fry. So we're going to go in there with a little lump of butter. So we'll get some butter in your pan. We're also going in there with a little splash of olive oil. So we want our pan on, flame on, not too high. So just melt your butter in there with the oil, and we're going to put the mushrooms in. And then we're going to salt and pepper the tops. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Mushrooms in the pan, top down. And there's a simple reason for that. It's like a cup. So you put a little bit of salt, a little bit of sea salt in the top of there. A little bit of freshly ground black pepper in there. We're cooking this a little bit on this side, then we're going to flip it over. Now if it gets a little bit of browning on there as it cooks down, perfect. Now we are going to turn these a couple of times. We'll just get them wilted down. Now like I say, you could put it in the oven. If you put it in the oven, it's about 12 minutes and the mushrooms will be wilted down. So hopefully there's a bit of colour on there. That's what we're looking at. That is perfect. Turn them and let's start this side. Now we're not trying to burn this, but we are trying to get a little bit of smokiness on that mushroom. Gives it that extra flavour inside our Wellington. I'll flip them back again. Now I'm just going to go in there with a touch more olive oil actually. Just a little bit. The mushrooms being that big, they've absorbed all the butter and all the oil. Just turn them back again. Now don't forget, these things are not that delicate, you know, they're quite solid, quite beefy, you know. Okay, let's flip them back. They are perfect. So all we got to do now is let them cool down a little bit, and then we can layer up our mushroom Wellington. Okay, so like I say, I'm using store-bought puff pastry. So we want a couple bits of puff pastry on there. So we're going to get that one of those on there. We'll get another one on there. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take our mushroom. We're going to put the mushroom in there. Now this is our mushroom duxelle. We want a good blobbing of that in there. Now I always make a mess, but don't worry about it. Same on the other one. Now what I will do, I'll put a link on the channel or in the descriptions how to make the mushroom duxelle if you haven't already seen the video before this one. I'm going to take some of our onion jam. I'm going to get that in there. Now use as much or as little onion jam as you want. I know what the sweetness is on my onion jam because we made it and there's a link in the description. But if you buy it, make sure you taste it. And then what we have here, we have some freshly washed spinach. And we want some of those leaves off there, look. Let's get some of those spinach leaves. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take some spinach leaves. We're just going to give it a little tearing. And we're going to put that on there. I'm going to take a little bit of cheddar and I put that in there. Take a little bit more spinach. And then take some mozzarella. Put that on there. Do the same with this one. Oh, look at those. And then we're going to take a mushroom and put it over the top. One at this side. It's a bit smaller than this one, but not to worry. They look fabulous. So we just need to put that to one side. We want some puff pastry. So we need to take enough of that pastry to fit over the top of there. That looks about okay. So we've got a tub like that. And we are just going to cut round there. Cut round with a knife. And we want 2 of those. So we're going to take some egg wash and we're just going to on there nice and lightly. We don't want too much, it's just our glue. Nice and steady. Same on the other one. Oh, these actually smell fabulous already and they're not even cooked. And then what we need to do is take our pastry over the top and bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down and squash it on there. So we're just going to twist it in like that. Twist it over. Tuck it under. I don't know if you can see that with my little fingers. Tuck it over. Tuck it in. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's going to puff up. It's going to be cooked. We're not worried what it looks like. We just need to seal it up in there. Same with the other one. Get your pastry over. Squash it down. Lift it up. Twist it round. Let's have it all joined up. Don't worry what it looks like. In there with our mushroom Wellington. Look how fabulous they look. Then we're going to take some more pastry. A lattice cutter. And we are just going to cut ourselves a lattice. Like that. Put your pastry lattice over the top. I'm going to cut off that raggy end there. Don't like it. Tuck that lattice down there. Same at this side. Tuck that lattice down there to there. Oh, looking fabulous. Same on the other one. Over the top. Stretch your lattice. Oh, look at that. Egg wash. A good egg washing. Absolutely perfect. Look at those. Look like two tortoise shells. Anyway, that is mushroom Wellington in the oven. In there. Right, we're going for on. And we're going for the toast setting on this because we are baking this in the oven. And we need a temperature of about 175 and a time for about 24 minutes. Hit start and off we go. Oh, here we go, end hot. Let's get this out of here. Oh, look at those. Oh, look at those. Oh, we got some cheese seeping out there, look. Oh, and here. Oh, they look fabulous. Oh, they're cooked perfectly underneath. Okay, all we got to do is let that cool down a little minute, you know. Let it cool down, we'll take it off and see what it's like. Oh, come on. Oh, look in there. Look at that. Oh, that looks absolutely fabulous. Oh, come on. Oh, mushroom, spinach. Oh, that mushroom, duxelles. There is absolutely no words. Oh, you've got all that runny cheese in there with that spinach. You've got mushroom, still with some texture. That is fabulous. That is mushroom Wellington made. That really is. Oh, that's awesome. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Catch you in the next video.